All right, so we were going to get Cummins on out last night and try to make it run, but it was raining all evening. The poles all around got canceled and everything, so there was really no use in getting it out and getting wet and frustrated. So the wonderful Ron Maple showed up. We're going to drag it out, see if it'll run for the first time in about a year. And in the background, you got the Outlaw. I tore the transfer case out of it last night because it had a couple bearings that weren't satisfying me. So now we have the transfer case and the transmission out of it again, and it really didn't cause me any problems, but we're just trying to get better. Hold on a second. I hit the button to give it a big snort, but it just had to get fuel pumped up to the injectors is what it was. That's nice. Make sure it ain't got no leaks. She fired up pretty good. Had one little leak on a fuel fitting. I just tightened it up. We let it warm up a minute, made sure the oil pressure is all good. It's got a little bit of blow-by, a little bit of steam coming out the blow-by hose, but it's been setting for a year, so it's probably got condensation in it. The rings probably need a little persuasion to reseat, maybe get the rust out of the cylinder walls, whatever might be in there. So we're going to take it out, launch it one time before we load it all on the trailer, and Ron washes it, and then we really put it to the test.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll take it to the pole.
Yeah.
That was the front end, wasn't it?
I wasn't paying attention.
I worried about it. I'd never put a front end in it since we put the big rear end, and it had a season of the Dana 80 on this front end, so it was overdue. It was a thought I had, but I don't want to go pulling that bad. So we tried.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Focus. Focus. Yeah. Think you did it pretty good.
I think we found the weak link before we got to the pole, but we're gonna get ahead of it, and we're gonna get through it, and we're gonna win.
So aside from the last video, we are now going pulling again.
Yes.
So get her done.
So I got the front carrier out. This happens to be a Yukon Grizzly locker in the front of this pulling truck. As you can see, the ring gear is missing most of its teeth. It did that well. It's got summer teeth. Some are here, some are there, and some are everywhere.
Kind of like mine.
There's the new ring gear. Gonna bolt that on. Ron's getting the pinion out still. We'll throw it back up there and make it spin. Hopefully it's got a decent pattern and get her done. All right, so we got the new ring and pinion in. Seems like it's got lash. It fought us a little bit, the pinion. I didn't video, Ron was cussing. It was just not good, you know.
You were cussing just as much as me, don't even.
I might have been having a few choice words myself as well. But Ron's still under there thrashing, putting her back together. I cleaned this front differential cover out. As you see, this is no ordinary cover. This thing is literally offset for the main caps on the front end, and it works as a girdle. It's like an inch thick, and that thing is a beast, but it is a pain to clean out. So new ring and pinion right there in there. Ronnie bolting stuff up. We got like 2.5 hours before we need to leave. We got to throw her back together, test it, load it, get cleaned up, rock out. It seems like it took off, but broke is broke.
True.
3 o'clock, huh? Huh? Were you crazy enough to try it again? All right, so what a freaking day. So we just put the second ring and pinion in the front of coming on here. What we found out was, is we think when we put the first ring and pinion in, we think this carrier right here was all busted, this Yukon Grizzly. We think it was cracked and it was out of round and it put some load on one side set of the gears and we didn't catch it. Thank God we had one of these carriers and another ring and pinion. So we put all new in here in like 1 hour. We were thrashing hard. Got her done. It's almost time to go. We're taking it off the stands. We're taking it out.
We're not testing it.
We're not testing it. This is against everything I do. But by God, if we're gonna break it, we're gonna break it in front of people this time. All right, so we made it up here to Warsaw, Indiana, right where the monster truck show was. The lake right back there is where we floated the tire. First hook, right here. Buzzer. Gotta be a good man. Runs pretty good. Are you just trying to pick on Hunter to keep the nerves away, Ron?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So, after all the work that Ron and I did today, we're about ready to figure out what's going on with it, huh, Ron?
Yeah.
Cool as a cucumber, huh, Ron?
It's actually really warm in this fire suit right now. Starting to sweat.
I'm talking your nerves.
I know what you were talking about.
Run her out of power. Here she goes. Did Ron do good? You're trying to drive it out, Ron. I felt like you just had way too much power for what we had here.
That's about half track. I'm like, screw this. And
Yeah, that's why I said turn it loose. It's leaking oil pretty good out of the back of the motor somewhere, but
that's all right.
it made it.
You just make smoke.
I just make smoke. Thanks, Hunter.
So Dad says it's broke. I didn't feel like it. It looked like it was spinning all tires to me.
It felt like it just blew the tires.
It just,
completely off.
just never could hook up. There was nothing there. Here's the winner. Good job, man.
That's the only time that's gonna happen.
We'll have a rematch sometime, but
All right.
enjoy your victory. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Well, Ron, it just wasn't our day, you know.
That's all right. You win some, you lose some.
You know, we got it to where it goes down a track, but now
safe.
we need a track for it to go down. So
It stayed in one piece after thrashing on it as hard as we did.
Yes.
So that's a plus.
That's a plus. You know, and Spencer got a win over us, so that's a plus. And I told him we get a rematch sometime, so you guys get that. So that's a plus.
Second place for the second time.
Yeah, second place for the second time. Ronnie's going to get a first one of these days because we're going to make it happen. So
Yep.
hope you guys liked the pulling content, and there will be more, hopefully, if Ron's crazy enough to do it. And we'll see you in the next one.